the Dodgers and the Brewers. It's Game 5 this afternoon on a warm, beautiful day at Dodger Stadium. Series tied 2-2. Here's the Brewers lineup. Kane, Yelich, Braun. Same top three every game. Aguilar, Perez, and Moustakas in the middle. On the back end, it's Kratz, Arcia. One, Clayton Kershaw went 3, got into the 4th. But that was it. 4 earned runs, 5 total on 6 hits. Left and right, Hunter Wendelstedt had the long night behind the plate. That's into center, and that's a base hit. Picked up on a short hop by Bellinger, and Kane is on to start the game for Milwaukee. Bellinger made.
This Cody Bellinger is quite an athlete to be playing multiple positions, and
I don't know.
Great defense.
On the field was a base hit that it was trapped, and that is confirmed with replay. Hold against Kane, who stole 30 during the regular season. This one will be routine for Bellinger as he fights the sun. 1 on, 1 out, and Yelich is 3 for 17 in this NLCS. Runner goes, good jump, throw by Barnes. Out as the tag stayed on his arm. And he may be arguing that Muncy pushed him off the bag. And Craig Counsell's going to come out and argue.
Yeah, Kane, I think by the initial look, looked like he was safe and couldn't hang on to the bag, and he's complaining that Muncy's tag would have.
And he kind of hydroplaned past the bag. Good job by Muncy, who's getting his first start this postseason at second base. Struck him out, and Kershaw faces only 3. Much different looking. Cody Bellinger, Justin Turner, David Freese, the top 3. Manny Machado, Max Muncy at second base in this game. Chris Taylor is out in left, batting 6th. Kike Hernandez still gets the start, but it's in right.
Well, Wade Miley's cutter caused Dave Roberts to make some changes, because you can't just load up right-handers.
Anybody in 5 2/3 that day. He's now walked 1. Woodruff was up while Miley was getting loose. I've never seen this. Miley gives up a leadoff walk, and they took him out.
In this scenario, he's got Woodruff now facing 6 of the next 8 hitters are right-handed. The lineup was set up for Miley.
Exactly what we're seeing.
Bellinger takes off, had a decent jump, and steals second.
But I think what's interesting about all of this, I don't think Dave Roberts totally bought in either. Watch when the ball kind of short hops and then gets to the point. Well, you know what? You know what? If nothing else, we've got action here in the first inning. We didn't have much action last night. It was an exciting, I guess, game that went long.
Pitching change. And safe is the call. And he gets hit. The count on Freese, 2 on, nobody out, and a strikeout from Woodruff, and he could really put it to bed when they conversed. Here's a shattered bat. Out at second and out at first, a double play. And the Brewers get what they wanted, and as a little icing on top, Brandon Woodruff had the Brewers covered after hitting a batter, putting 2 on with nobody out, got out of it. Machado able to back up to field that ground ball with Aguilar run victories. Here's the 0-2 from Kershaw. Struck him out, and that's number 2 on the day. Better start to this one for number 22, and after an inning and a half in LA. Good hard delivery from Woodruff at 97. Hernandez, Kike. Floats one to second. Perez makes the catch, and that sends game number 5 into the 3rd. At the beginning of this LCS, 2-2. A strikeout from Kershaw. That's his 3rd.
lineup against Miley. And today, there are two left-handed hitters in that lineup, Muncy and Bellinger. In Game 2, there were none. Now the question, in a larger sense, becomes
that out and have 2 outs, runner on second.
Instead, a walk follows, and Kershaw barks in at the home plate umpire, Jim Wolf. Fly ball into center, well hit. Back is Bellinger. It is over his head, up against the wall. Arcia will dig to the plate. Woodruff over to third on an RBI double by Lorenzo Cain, and the Brewers strike first.
Right field for 22, Chris Young.
Struck him out, and a big strikeout for Kershaw with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 out. For Milwaukee, 3-1 the count. Bases loaded with 2 down. Another 1-2. A strikeout. And Kershaw gives up a run.
Game, they would probably allow him to do it.
A strikeout starts the third, and that's 3 strikeouts, 1 in each inning. Here's a 3-1. A walk as Woodruff returns the favor to Kershaw. 1-2 from Woodruff. Struck him out. 98 miles per hour, and that's 4 strikeouts for the big right-hander
this series.
Turner grounds to Arcia, who flips for the out. Woodruff scoreless through 3. 4th inning now, Game 5. Brewers will bat up by 1. Moves from the outfield to second, and Muncy moves to first. Tough play. Toronto made it look easy, and he got Perez to start this 4th.
But the throw was on the money, and that's what Clayton Kershaw needs. Some quick outs. Get back in that pitch count kind of.
Here's a 1-2. Left side, Machado. Dug out by Muncy and safe. A re-grab by Muncy as it popped out of his glove for a moment. Machado has made an error unless this is overturned.
One of the rare throws you're ever going to see from Manny Machado. That spikes and foot was on the bag when he had it, but we'll see.
And he's out. So Muncy able to keep his right foot on the bag. There is no error. Peterson into right, base hit. Just into the game with the shadows starting to creep toward home plate. Breaks his bat. Gets a hit to start the 4th. Might be 2 again. Out at second, out at first. 2 at bats for Manny Machado. 2-2 pitch to Muncy. Struck him out. And Woodruff now has struck out 5 through 4. The only guy who played the entire game last night and did not strike out. Strikes out to start the 5th. For the World Championship, and say you're fighting for a spot next spring. Back-to-back strikeouts, 7 on the day for Kershaw. 1-2 on Taylor. That's up the middle. Tough play. Arcia. Base hit. And it gets away from Aguilar to send Taylor to second with nobody out. Ill-advised throw from the young Milwaukee shortstop. Taylor got a great jump and steals third without a throw.
Besides the obvious of how huge that was.
1. Big strikeout. Up the middle, tie ball game. Just kept Clayton Kershaw in the game.
Absolutely. Listen, Barnes may not be the most talented
right here. Kershaw drops down, a beauty. Down to second is Barnes, 2 out. Struck him out. For Woodruff, strikeout number 7. Big lefty goes back to work, and Yelich skies one into center for Taylor. It was 3-0, and now a ground ball back to Kershaw. Lobs one over to first, 2 out. If he ends up elsewhere, he could still opt out and re-sign here. Another strikeout. And Kershaw's doing all he can to give the Dodgers a series advantage. Bottom of the 6th, 0 for 1. Hard hit. Kane coming to get it. Can't get there, but knocks it down. Leadoff man is on for the 3rd straight inning for the Dodgers. 1 away.
See, here's the other thing, is another great fastball above the hands of the hitters. Here's the other thing people don't understand.
Gets hit. And that'll put runners on at first and second. And if you're looking for any payback for what happened at first base last night. Left side, base hit. Here comes Turner. Dodgers up 2-1. This postseason, he's given up 2 runs in 6 1/3. Taylor takes strike 3 over the inside corner. As the young right-hander comes in and strikes out the first man he faces. Now the 2-2. Puig with a base hit into center. Here comes Machado. Throw is to third, and Muncy is hung up. Machado scores. It's a 3-1 game. And Muncy is tagged to end the inning. But Yasiel Puig has made it a 2-run game.
To make sure his rust was knocked loose.
A strikeout starts this 7th, and that's 9 for Kershaw and 11. Breaking ball is hit to first. Muncy. 2 out. His shortest postseason start. Going to take a long throw. Machado gathers, throws. What a play. Made it look easy. And 13 straight retired by Kershaw. Here are the numbers this postseason for the right hand of the Brewers, picked up from the White Sox. With Kershaw up next. That is a swing and a miss. Gets away from Kratz, who finishes the out at first.
They had some horses, which next year again I think they will. They'll approach it differently.
Here's the second walk issued to Kershaw in this game 5, and Soria can't. The 0-2 from Soria. That's into left center field, and Kershaw will have to run. He digs to third. They will hold him there on a double by Bellinger. 1-2, into center field, a base hit. Kershaw scores. They hold Bellinger at third. Good base running by Turner on a high throw by Kane. It's 4-1. And Xavier Cedeno, who was picked up during the season from the White Sox. Slow roller. Here comes Bellinger. Another run. It's 5-1. They're going to walk Machado intentionally and deal with Muncy. Machado steals second. Muncy went around, struck out, and the inning is over. And Pedro Baez, who has not allowed a run in 5 2/3 innings pitched. There's a 2-2. Struck him out, 2 down. Ken Rosenthal has some news. 2-2. Kane flies one into right center. Misread initially, but Bellinger recovers. And a 1-2-3 8th The high ankle sprain by last night's starter Gio Gonzalez takes over. 13 starts, a record of 2-7, and that inconsistency. That's into right center field, and Puig has his second hit of the game. He's going to try for 2 and make it. Puig is running, a strikeout at the plate, and a good job by Moustakas to save a wild throw. And Kratz is saying that he was interfered with by Barnes. And they're going to send Yasiel Puig back to second, and that's going to bring Dave Roberts out. A 1-2. Left side from the hole. Perez with a long throw, and what a play by Aguilar to save a run. Ninth inning, 5-1 LA, trying to go up 3-2. There are the numbers for Ferguson. Tough play. Muncy feeds Ferguson for the out. They worked on that. Stored to Mission Hills. That's where Braun played high school. One pitch from Madsen. Machado gets the out. And the Brewers are down to their final out.
Tell you what, Mr. Madsen has been invaluable for the Dodgers. Some big moments he's got.
Healthy, he's back. Look at him now. Grounder fair past the diving Turner down the line. And Aguilar will dig for second. The 2-out double. 3-2 pitch from Madsen. Granderson into right center. Puig can't get to it. Up against the wall, and Granderson has delivered his first successful pinch hitting appearance this postseason.
Yeah, that slide had to be costly for Granderson. I think his helmet came back up and popped him in the face.
Hey! And he's going to require attention.
Much like the Dodgers, when they were trying to rally, you know, you get a little momentum. The Milwaukee Brewers are trying to extend this as much as they can.
With the 0-2, Granderson to third, and a strikeout ends Game 5 as the Dodgers win at 5-2 and lead 3-2.